You are listening to the Daily Gospel Reflections with Sister Cloth. This podcast is brought to you by the Paulines Multimedia. It is our mission to bring the Word of God to all peoples through sounds and images, voices, and music. Come and join us as we share with you a thought a day. Our reading for today is taken from the Gospel according to St. Luke, chapter 17, verses 7 to 10. Jesus said to his disciples, "Who among you would say to your slave who has just come in from plowing or tending the sheep in the field, 'Come here at once and take your place at the table'? Would you not rather say to him, 'Prepare supper for me, put on your apron and serve me while I eat and drink? Later you may eat and drink'? Do you thank the slave for doing what was commanded? So you also, when you have done all that you were ordered to do, say, 'We are worthless slaves. We have done only what we ought to have done.'" An enjoyable Tuesday to one and all. Here's one question, expecting an honest-to-goodness answer. Have you ever done something good to others and never expected anything in return, not even a quick thanks? I'd be surprised if your answer is yes, because the truth is, somehow, we almost always expect something in return. Today's gospel is a bit difficult to understand, but what struck me are the words of Jesus to his apostles. When you have done all that you were ordered to do, say, "We are worthless slaves. We have done only what we ought to have done." The master in the gospel did not have to thank the enslaved person for his service, because that is precisely what he is paid to do. In like manner, if I have to apply this to my ministry in the church, I don't have to expect anything from the Lord, because it is my duty as a church worker to do things for Him and His people. This not to mention my joy and the graces I receive for serving God. But allow me to sidetrack a bit in my reflection as I go back to my statement earlier where I said, I'd be surprised if your answer is yes, because the truth of the matter is somehow we also expect something in return, right? There are those who, after giving their gifts, feel slighted simply because their gesture is not reciprocated, like they don't get a thank you, a kiss, or a word of acknowledgement from the recipient. One author says that this kind of giver is a matcher, not a genuine giver, because they give, expect something in return, and want to get an immediate response from the recipient. However, the best givers, according to this same author, are those who give in thoughtful and courteous ways. They are not worried about not receiving anything in return. In spirit, they believe in Jesus' words, "Give, and it will be given to you. A good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over, will be poured into your lap. For with the measure you use, it will be measured to you." Lord, teach me how to give without expecting anything in return. May I recognize and value my positive impact on the recipient's life instead of craving the satisfaction of their acknowledgement. Be with us again tomorrow as we share with you a thought a day. Meanwhile, you can follow us and listen to other Apple and Google podcasts on Spotify, produced by Paulines Multimedia. Have a good day.